Hi, everybody. This is Daniel Levy, LCPC. We are here on the series we're going to call Only Today, and we're on 1.15. We've been talking recently about different ways, based on the teachings of Rebbe Lezer Shlomo Schick, the great Breslov teacher of Chassidut, that we have to work on this mindset and posture of only today. And as a therapist, I'll tell you it more in a cognitive psychology way, that the future is all fortune telling and the past is all stories and narratives. And therefore, there is a reality with a lowercase r, but there isn't actually something to lean on there. And therefore, only today, getting into today, and staying in today is where it's at. And it's good for all of us, and all the more so if we're going through different mood states with depression and so on. So therefore, I adjure you to listen to the earlier ones and listen to this, and if you can gain from what these holy masters are teaching, great. If you can be of more service, let us know. So, we talked originally only today that this holy teacher says that a person should work on segregating today from all other days. Segregate meaning like separate from the future and the past and be today. Alright, one blockage we've been talking about lately is this day is not for me. If I feel that this day is not supposed to be happening, this moment, this person, automatically I'm trying to push away the present, and that is just like a mountain. I'm trying to push the mountain away. No, there shouldn't be a mountain here. Shouldn't have been a mountain back there. Yeah, I shouldn't have, should have, etc. And so, instead, we've been talking about, we can say, no, this day is for me. This very day is for me. This is my day. My day. And climbing that mountain. We're working on climbing that mountain. So, that's where we're at. The next idea. The measure of success. Rabbi Arush, I heard earlier today, teach a beautiful thing. The measure of success is the effort. The effort at something healthy and good and spiritual. Not the results, because we don't control the results. They teach us, the masters. And the critic in our brain has a lot to say. You should have, you shouldn't have, you should have, you shouldn't have. That just knocks us down and puts us into a story about the past. And we need to graduate from that and move into, that is not helpful and it's not reality. Well, if we tried hard, it's worth a lot. And our minds are trying to destroy our feeling about that. We need to quiet that voice. How do you quiet that voice? Well, first of all, we believe the voice and we feel it because we believe it. Like if your friend tells you the sky is neon green and the sky happens to be black, like you believe him? No. But if your mind says you suck, you believe it? Maybe. Because you believe it's true. So if you believe that this voice no longer has credibility, then you will no longer believe it. So a great branch cutting strategy is to no longer believe that voice has credibility and that it's easier to be in today. Whether it's through mindfulness or cognitive therapy or prayer, meditation, they're all good. And Arsh elsewhere in his work said that where does the negative, self-destructive energy, the Yitzhar, where does he begin? By devaluating the value of a mitzvah, devaluing the value of a good act, of a good, strong, healthy, spiritually advantageous act. And in our minds, if it's not worth much, because if it's supposed to, or an obligation, it's worth nothing. For example, if somebody comes home, and you feel what's normal, it's not something you get an award for. It's like you said hi. How much is that worth? 0. Like if you didn't, it's negative, but if you did, it's not like it's something special. So therefore, that's how we relate to ourselves. We think, well, I got up and went on a C day. Well, maybe that is something. That effort was awesome. On a D day, oh my gosh, I'm still kicking it. Good job. A little shout out for someone with the first name T, last name A. Good job. You make it through so many D days. I'm so impressed. You're like an emotional superhero. Nobody's going to ever tell you that, so you better tell yourself. You better accept what we know and the group knows. All right, so God bless you all. To be continued soon.